There's a moment many women don't expect in midlife, not because it's dramatic, but because it's unfamiliar. You hesitate over something you wouldn't have thought twice about before. You reread the email, you second guess the decision. You hold back from saying the thing you were about to say. And it's subtle. From the outside, nothing's really changed. But internally, there's a shift, a slight pulling back, a quiet questioning. Is this right? Am I seeing this clearly? Should I say this or should I leave it? And what makes it disorienting is this. You've been confident, not loud, but performative, grounded, decisive, sure of your thinking. So when that certainty becomes less consistent, it doesn't just feel uncomfortable, it feels unfamiliar. And that's the part no one really talks about. Confidence in midlife doesn't usually disappear. It just becomes less accessible under pressure. You still know what you know. You still have the experience. The capability hasn't gone anywhere. But your access to that certainty can fluctuate, especially in moments where you're being observed, evaluated, or making decisions in real time. Here's what's actually happening. Confidence isn't just a mindset. It's supported by cognitive clarity and emotional regulation. When your thinking feels slightly slower to access, or your emotional responses feel less predictable, your sense of internal stability shifts, and confidence relies on that stability. At the same time, increased cognitive load and nervous system activation reduce how quickly you can process and respond, and we know both of those things are prevalent in midlife. So instead of immediate certainty, there's a pause, a check, a moment of internal review. And that moment can feel like doubt, even when the underlying knowledge is still there. Here's the key distinction. This isn't a loss of confidence. It's a change in how confidence shows up. But because it feels different, it's often misinterpreted as decline. And that misinterpretation matters because when you start to question your own capability, you naturally hold back. You speak less, which then reinforces the feeling, not because you've lost confidence, but because you're no longer expressing it in the same way. So what do we do about it? This isn't about building confidence from scratch. It's about reconnecting with what's already there and supporting access to it. A few ways to begin. Number 1, shorten the internal loop. What does that mean? Notice when you're over-processing a decision. Set a simple boundary. Make a decision within this timescale. Confidence rebuilds through action, not internal endless checking. Number 2, capture evidence in real time. Your brain is more likely to notice uncertainty rather than competence at the moment. Actively record moments where you handled something well, especially small everyday decisions. This rebuilds cognitive trust over time. It's evidence-based. Number 3, reduce performance pressure. Confidence drops the most when everything feels high stakes. Wherever you can, lower the internal expectation of perfection and focus on clarity instead. Number 4, strengthen your physical state. Mental certainty is harder to achieve when you feel depleted. Energy, nutrition, and nervous system regulation all help to determine how confident you feel in any given moment. And number 5, reframe the pause. That moment of hesitation, it's not weakness, it's your system taking an extra beat to process. You're allowed to take that beat and still be decisive. And maybe most importantly to remember, you have not lost your confidence. You're just being asked to trust it in a slightly different form. If this has resonated, I would like to draw your attention to my 8-week program called Capacity. It's a guided program helping you to rebuild clarity, confidence, and internal steadiness during the menopause transition. It's not open right now, but there is a waiting list if you would be interested in being one of the next cohort. If you would like to join that waiting list, you'll get regular updates, and of course you'll be the first to know next time the doors are open. There's a link to that waiting list right below where you're watching this video. And if that doesn't feel relevant for you right now, that's okay too. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, please leave them down below. And Menopause. For more like this, please subscribe to the channel.